International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. And off we go from Wembley. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Caleb Ransall in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Lady! Atwell sent in motion here. They'll go again here with Williams. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Williams. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Rip, 23.
Little run. It's man from Virginia Tech, Bashal Tinton. He'll move the file forward. Let's give him a couple. Jared Verse there to make the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
13, Luke. Go. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, go. This is up. Think right.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Lawrence out to Hunter. Down the right sideline. And he will score! Darquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Rams, nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Alert! Set! Waiting! Stop!
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
It's another run here for Williams. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Yellow lady! Yellow lady! Wait, hot!
They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Caleb Ransoff in on the tackle. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8.
Set! Set!
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. That is Ferguson in motion. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. There's a short one caught by Ferguson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That is Ferguson in motion. Stafford to throw it. He gets this complete, finding Adams. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready!
Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
These are 24.
This drive begins with a run by Chink. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Tackle made by Nate Ladman.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. On fourth down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook, to punt.
The Rams take over at first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a couple. From the gun, here's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Set. Yellow 80! Yellow 80!
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Kyron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
It is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Blue 60!
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will score. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. Now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Rams will level things out at 7 apiece. To level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to... The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The motion man is Nakua. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
He's got it about the 8. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Williams? No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on the uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Rams will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Hold it ready. Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, center. Done.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Second down, Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for Jacksonville. 32 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped Just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 more yards. Roger McCreary on the stop. 10 yards on the pickup.
11.
It's second and inches.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far. Maybe too wide. Out of bounds. Incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Ready up.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Hey, run.
That one swung out wide to Allen. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Hey, smash. Come on, this side's hot. Silver.
Tootin. He's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Check. This side's hot.
They'll go with him again. A dive, and he's in. Facial, Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A first down throw for Stafford. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. Now a first down throw for Stafford. That's to Atwell. He's got it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down, Rams.
22. Hey, stop.
Out of the gun, Stafford. This one's high, over the middle, but complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Los Angeles.
To the air again, Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing again is Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Jones. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jaguars.
These guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Next, the score, Jaguars 28, Rams 20.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Stafford now to throw on first down. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
Again, it's Stafford. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready up! 11. Rip, 23. Turn, this is hot.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Here we go.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Pass caught by Hunter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, like sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. they've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
Hey, here we go.
Right back to Hunter. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
At the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
Lawrence. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ray Tucker. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Set. Stop.
On 1st down, Stafford. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. Ready.
A gain of 18 on the play.
53. Ready.
1st down, Rams.
1st down, Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Stafford. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
1st down, Rams.
Stafford to throw again. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he's in. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, L.A. His 4th TD grab of the season. Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2.
The Rams will line up.
That is Ferguson in motion. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Not much on the return. No stopping that at the 17.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soka, hut.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Tootin. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. That one good for a dozen. A very quick 1st down.
And And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch. Nothing fancy here. This was old school throwback smash mouth football, and they're able to pick up the 2-point play.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Los Angeles.
A first down throw for Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Taking off, and he'll get forward, taking about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a design run. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of running.
And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back the 50-yard line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, kill. 11, Agate. Go, let's go. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nathan Landman. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 27.
Now first down throw for Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. That's palmed in on the left by Nakua. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. The motion man is Nakua. On the ground, this is Williams. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Now a 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, I'm gun. Take right open.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42.
Here's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, son, here we go.
Lawrence gonna get it to Jenkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And he will go all the way. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 2nd touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Colorado. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a football on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Rib, 23. Silver.
Another run here with Tootin. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up 3rd down.
At the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
5. On red.
Throwing is Lawrence. He's going to have the 1st down and more.
Well, we give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's left side to Tucker. And the left 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, so high. Red.
Now here's Lawrence. It is brought in the end zone. Dark Red Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Little on now for the extra point. Oh, a flick back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
59, 180, 53.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And the Rams 1st down.
Again, it's Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he's into the end zone yet again. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown Rams. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get two.
The Rams will line
The
up.
motion man is Nakua. Throwing again is Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. We'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready. 11, Agate. 13, Lou. Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but this is going to go down as a big loss on the play.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, kill. Hey.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Middle, he's got Tucker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open. That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, son.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he is going to have a Jags first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Go.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. It'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London.